Hello everyone. I figured I'd get on here and tell you guys what was going on, try to piece together what happened last week. I ordered my wife and the family a new toy, and it finally came in about 2 weeks over what our delivery date originally was. So that made last week a little extra crazy on top of what was already going to be crazy. So with the holiday, I had an extra couple days off. I planned for a guy to meet me up north at the property to help get some stuff buttoned up on the projects we have up there. And I got the phone call that our toy had come in. So I took an extra day off and then come home, grab the kids after working all day, and we took off for Tennessee. Where we got the unit at in Tennessee was about 600 miles from our house. I got a really good deal on a brand new unit. And yeah, so with that being said, it was a very crappy drive down due to the weather. And of course, working all day and then driving all night. We left about 7 p.m., got there about 4 a.m. I didn't really push it. I just took my time. Yeah, the roads were wet, rainy, foggy, you name it. We got hit with it. The way back wasn't much better. It was hot. And traffic was horrible. It took a long time to get back. The dealership I got from they were on it. The salesman I had, I told him I'd be down there first thing in the morning and I needed to be in and out as fast as possible. He said, no problem. Got me in, I handed him the check, signed on a dotted line. They had it loaded before I even walked out of the building. Yeah, so when we got back home, I had to finish loading for going to the property, and ended up, it was dark loading, and we figured we were going to put some miles on the unit, so we wanted to get the roof and windshield that I had ordered installed. Was only able to get the windshield installed that night. I had to get a couple hours sleep before I drove the extra 400 miles to the property. And I put the roof on while we were at the property in between many projects. So I don't have very good videos of putting the windshield on. I have no video of me putting the roof on. I will insert pictures of the windshield brand, the roof brand. I got the roof off of Amazon, and it was just a cheap metal roof. Thing works great with putting foam underneath it. It's quiet. The windshield, I bought a little nicer windshield. I'll insert a good picture of that, so everybody that's looking for a good DOT windshield, they can get that. I will get some videos of the unit. I'm sure you guys would like to see what it is. It's a little dirty right now. We had it out, broke it in properly, and we hit the trails. We got almost 100 miles on it already. We bought it with 1 mile. We had a fun weekend, got a lot of work done at the property, and yeah, so I will turn the camera around, show you guys the dirty unit, and talk about it. I'm really happy with our purchase. 2021 Razor 1000 XP Sport in what they say is the White Lightning. It is a huge improvement suspension wise over the golf carts wore out 20-year-old suspension. but this thing is hands down way nicer of a ride. So first thing you can see is the windshield. This is a UTV Zilla DOT glass windshield with the vent. Now, I didn't hook up the vent bracket yet because obviously I haven't had time, but you can see we rode it and had a lot of fun. We honestly didn't want to get out of it and didn't want to leave the property to come home yesterday, but it was a blast. Glad we could get our hands on one. It was about an 8-week wait. Some people I hear aren't getting them for months and months on end, so glad we could get ours as fast as we did. Well, you can see the mounts for that UTV Zilla windshield are really good quality. Now, when I had the plastic sun visor on it, the fitment was really good, but we bought a metal roof, so I had to take that off with this metal roof. This is a cheap Amazon special roof. You can see I had to put some foam in there. I just ran a few pieces here and there. You see on the other side. Seems to mount pretty good. For the most part, seals up, you know, as good as it could be. I mean, yeah, there's spots here, but at least gives you a little airflow. It is a 2-piece roof. But you can see, I did do one full strip of that foam across the center B-pillar. And just went back to some chunks. And then back here, I need to trim this, but it was, got a little friend down here. It was a little tight here, so it did rattle before I put the foam there. But hey, with the foam, it's quiet. But it rode really nice. I have to give a shout out to the boys down there in Union City, Tennessee, where we got it from. My salesman, Lance, he really took care of me. He was patient with me, even when I was getting a little impatient. But really good experience dealing with them guys. Now, my time riding in side-bys is very limited. Excuse me. But I will say, my buddy had a Trail 800 Polaris 2-seater, and that thing rode like a lumber wagon compared to this thing. We have the Walker Evans shocks. Really good ride out of those. I know it's not as good as the Turbo S, but it's nice. I've rode in some Turbo S's. They ride really good, but this will do for us for now. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. My wife just got home, and the dogs usually go nuts and start barking and carrying on when she gets home. So, but show you guys, it's definitely a nice unit. I'm very happy so far. I'm gonna get it cleaned up, and I have some other accessories I need to get on it, and I will show a little bit more about those other accessories. But right now I'm gonna pull the tape off our drain plugs and get those out, so when I wash it, mud and leaves and all that crud can just have a nice place to flow out. But let me get set up, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna use to clean it. All right, so I'm gonna start with just old garden hose and rinse off the chunks. Rinsed off, big chunks, got all the leaves that I could get out, sticks, chunks of mud, just normal trail riding debris. Just use the garden hose, simple, works. Just rinsing it out, you know. Kick the power washer on and get the big chunks. But I'm gonna be trying some new stuff here. There, it's their off-road formula and their foam cannon. Just bought it off of Amazon. We'll see what happens. Okay, I got everything hooked up. So I put about 200, whatever they got them called as, of soap, the off-road formula, and filled it up with tap water to 1,000, assuming milliliters. Now I've got the also the tip all the way closed. You can see turn it opens, lessens the pressure. As for the dial, let's back it all the way off. See what happens. All right. Well, it's about dry. A little bit of moisture left on it, but for the most part, it's pretty clean. I mean, there was some nasty tar spots on the other side, I think. That's what it kind of felt like. And I sprayed it down with that off-road formula. And then it says to lightly agitate while it's still soapy. So I did, and then I sprayed it again and let it sit, and then rinsed it off. And it's not bad. I mean, there's some spots in it, but I will come back in here and get the black once it's completely dry and go from there. Clean the seats up real good. I don't want to hit them too hard with the power washer. I'll rub them down. Armor All or something similar. But yeah, it's not bad. For a cheap soap, it worked pretty good. So I guess I'll end the video here, and I just want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I can bring you some good content with this and get back to the maybe doing some work videos with the golf cart. Got plenty of work going on up there at the property, so I will get you guys another video when I put some accessories on. I'll actually video it instead of just throwing them on and telling you guys about it. I'll get some screenshots of stuff I bought and put on already, and we'll go from there. But thanks for watching.